Okay, we're going to do some heating controls. This important, especially when it's minus 46 outside or whatever it was with the wind chill. In Canada, got to have the heating going so you can defrost your windshield. When you first come in your car, what you might want to do is just press your front defrost and rear defrost. Front defrost is going to put any kind of, there may be some heated lines on the lower portion of your windshield that will help defrost where your windshield wipers are. You also have all of your heating is directed out of the front, so it's going to heat and defrost your windshield as soon as possible. Rear is going to put the heated lines to the rear of the windshield on, but you'll see it turned off any of the other indications in there that you used to have on. So there's going to be no more air going to the floors or heating in the rear. It's going to just be all pushing everything to the front so you can defrost your windshield. Now if you take that off, now it's going to go back to your foot and front defrost setting. It's going to split some of the air, so that may be beneficial if you really need to defrost your front windshield quickly. But if not, then you can just turn your car on and keep it as it were. Obviously you've got your fan setting here. You can turn auto on, which will self-detect what it should be on. In the wintertime, I'm gonna go on a limb here and say most Canadians, most North Americans who are living in colder climates are likely not letting their car decide what the setting should be on. They're probably just on a defrost and foot setting, because really that's where you're trying to get. You want to see, and you want the hot air to come out of your feet and rise up. So your defrost and your foot setting, probably the best setting just to keep on as standard. You're going to be playing around with your fan setting switch. You might want it full blast when you first get in the car, but you might want it toned down when you're driving on the highway after the car is heated up. Sync, just make sure that the temperatures between the front, the passenger, and the rear are all synchronized. So if you change this temperature, it's going to change both. Now if I decide I want to be a warmer passenger, automatically you'll see that turn the sync off. And if I press sync again, it's going to resynchronize the passenger. So these are all things to consider. The other button to consider is this rear one. That is what turns on rear passenger heat versus no rear passenger heat. So if you put it on, it comes back on, and then you can adjust your high and low temperature setting on that with these buttons here. The passengers in the rear can also do that. It will also take the sync off if that's the case. And then right here you've got your front passenger and driver side heated seats, always important in the cold weather. More to come.